And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in the Shadow Empire, where we just developed deep core mining on the turn that I partially started, before I remembered that was going to be the end turn that I was going to end on. We've basically been moving troops over here on our western flank. I think we basically finished that. Next step is going to be figuring out what we're doing down here on the Arachnid front. It looks like this is going at least reasonably well temporarily on this front. No convenient Arachnid Snow Circle on this turn. They want to take cannon? Sure. Sacred Service will leave balanced.
Order acknowledged.
We do have a volcano that I could tap, but it's pretty far from any of our cities. I think geotectonics lowers the cost upcrease on sort of complicated terrain to build roads through, so that's something we'll want at some point. Apparently we finished combat armor. Well, we discovered heavy combat armor, so we should probably do that next.
Order acknowledged.
Might skip over combat armor, and the next set of groups will be in heavy combat. Let's develop medium tanks. It's going to be a while before I actually deploy any, but let's develop them while we're thinking about them. Or while I'm thinking about them.
Copy that.
And you want to sell me a technology. And the alien natives are offering me mercs. So if they're offering, I'll accept. And then let's see if I can find the money for you. So selling a bunch of rare, so let's sell the rare. Well, maybe not, because the rare price has collapsed. Machines?
Roger that.
Getting a decent off the machines. Might have to also do the rare as well. You know the price isn't super good anymore. That is enough to buy it. And that is the turn. Where did I get the? Where did the mercs actually deploy in the end? There they did. That's these guys are inferior to our infantry right now, but these are the local sentient mercs, sentient aliens. So these guys have Crusader, which doesn't matter because we're in control of them. Reproducer, which again doesn't matter because we're in control of them. And Absorption 3. So these guys are just hard to kill. Okay, they're hard to kill infantry. They're inferior to our infantry, but they're probably still... Oh, those are also the monster guys attached to the actual mercs. So these are the mercs themselves, who are worse. Using improvised and or bot for captured human rifles. Carnia squid Nasius sapenius. So I probably butchered that pronunciation. Civilian sentient species able to coordinate multiple units. And yeah, they're inferior to our infantry. Their sort of local fauna, wildlife are probably decent, but they're better than the old militia, which is maybe not saying a lot, but they're better than the old militia that we got off of the guy we integrated. So yeah, some construction coming along. High-tech's coming, synthetic fuel's coming, the oil wells will be up next turn. Just in time to give us an idea. Well, no, I should probably, what I'm thinking about, I should still try to buy some petrol. Looking at the petrol reserves. Let's sell our radioactive.
Roger that.
And yeah, we got a good metal stockpile this turn, so we'll crash the price of metal a little bit so that I can buy petrol.
Roger that.
And that, in 2 turns, we'll have an idea whether or not I continue needing to expand the petrol supply. Next turn, should be in the position to start trying to roll to integrate these guys. Let's see if we get lucky on the eastern guys.
Affirmative.
No, they're continuing to be stubborn and not accepting our peaceful unification. That merchant tool construct a casino. Let's do some Xeno diplomacy with these guys, see if we can get them to upgrade from improvised weapons in the future. And we don't need any replenishment yet. Oh, I need to replenish one foot infantry. Okay. This is a bit of mountain ranges where we're getting bad supply down here. Probably still might want to expand the road, but I think we'll hold off a turn on expanding that road. We'll see how the arachnids are responding to our more forward positions. Now they may just respond by withdrawing again. We'll see. The individual arachnid units are quite scary, but they're not actually using their sort of fear on the player factor to their advantage. If they were straight up attacking, we'd be taking quite a bit of losses. But instead we're sort of getting tactical victories on them by just encircling and wiping them out piece by piece by the looks of it at the moment. Turn is continuing to be all quiet for the moment on the end turn. A little bit of motion, but nothing particularly scary. They attack us, which is just bad for them. Discovered industrialization, robotization. Why not replace workers with robots? And the answer is because we got lots of people, and I don't have the technology to replace them yet. Ooh, an automated Kleganik. Not really ready for you yet. Not quite getting the level of political power return that I want before introducing another council. missiles, laser guns. Yeah, let's do laser guns.
Order acknowledged.
We got our first mechanized unit showing up here. We'll take the mechanized one. And here with the natives, we're offering them free technology. We're trying to up their technology, so when they give us units, they're better units. When we recruit mercs from them. Okay, their technology is now officially good. Is that really good? Who knows? But it's better than improvised. Not enough action points to clear the pocket yet. Maybe if I go in a second time.
Opening fire. Target destroyed.
There we go. Okay, so now we're in a good place to integrate these guys, if they'll come on board. So before we get too bogged in, because I may need to do some rearrangement, let's take that roll. They actually accept, unlike the guys to our east. They were much more on board with becoming one. Okay, so first thing, get the road in. Second thing, start building the rail. Probably can't afford to do the whole rail. Well, we can't afford to do the whole rail in one go, because it just won't go the whole way in one go. Oh, well, we can't afford the rail. Okay. So the rail is in. It won't be full throughput until I can build the rail hub at the end of the rail line, but we have the rail hub. We have the rail line. Now it's all about getting the hub. And obviously I need to spread out a little bit to try to hold on to this new territory. But it doesn't look that bad. Okay, so next turn we'll probably be building some more support roads coming off of here, getting the rail hub in, and getting the what else am I going to be getting in? I'm going to be getting in probably acquiring the truck hub. In fact, I might be able to acquire the truck hub this turn. Let me sell some stuff.
Roger that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to acquire the truck hub this turn. So we'll nationalize that right away. And we're not going to advance much here. But we can sort of shimmy forward a little bit. Into arachnid territory. Okay, so that's that going. We're going to be waiting on construction. Well, we're going to be waiting on industrial capacity. We just spent almost all of it on that rail line. We're going to obviously form a new picket along the new front. And we'll see how much we lose. We're probably going to lose a little bit to various things, but hopefully we won't lose most of it. At least keep the free pop. The free walk. Oh, that's the Defendrix. Okay, I haven't seen the super scary tank guy yet, but... Oh well, again. Yeah, it doesn't quite have the range on these helicopters. I might have to retire them at some point and replace them with new ones. Oh, I've got more mercs. I wasn't paying attention to. Still better than the old militia. Not as good as our regular line infantry, and a little inferior to the new militia that we just picked up from the new integration here. And let's cycle that turn. And next turn we'll probably be putting the industrial capacity, because we'll put a little bit towards the rail hub, because the rail hub's real cheap, but mostly probably be spending industrial capacity on roads to take over the arachnid territory. And then it will probably be mass deployment of more troops to cover all of the unaligned territory, so we can start taking more of that over. So no problems with the first of the majors that we know about. Second major, it's now their turn. The second one, I think, is the one that's actually in the lead right now. Unit attacks. In theory, a unit gets wiped out on its own attack. We have 9 decisions awaiting us. Geo, tectonics complete, main text complete. They want total power over the state. No, our populace actually have some rights. More decisions, that's fine. Economic Council. What is ammo? I think ammo printer just makes the factories more efficient. In fact, the ammo factory more efficient. At some point we're going to want to do combat podcasting if I need to do entertainment in new zones. don't quite have the field testing. To be fair, at some point I was going to do... We're going to do a brand new design. This brand new design is going to get the laser rifles.
Copy that.
Order acknowledged.
The new zone of Bellard. Wants to upgrade to a big town. It looks like it has a decent quality life zone score, so we'll go ahead and accept that. We'll give it a public budget. We'll give it basic salary stuff. And it already likes us, so we can immediately take it into being an incorporated regular zone. It is. Get some recruits from here. And they confirm. I'm being praised. Send them a nice gift back.
Affirmative.
I'm surprised that this is blue supply, given what we're seeing. Guess that's because it's just not paved, probably. Might pave it over and make it better. Yeah, it's hopefully gonna make it better. Okay, I'm going to definitely need to build some road up here to work our way through the forest. This is... maybe the top of this line is not the best place for the tanks to be, as I'm realizing we're approaching rapidly the a mountain volcano range up here. Not really good place for wheeled vehicles, but that's where our motorized units are approaching at the moment. I'll probably try to swap them with the infantry here. Once they arrive, we'll have them circle some guys to free up space before the infantry to move north to go into the mountains. Because before the mountains are going to be terrible for all my troops. The tanks are just going to be particularly bad there. Oh yeah, the air recon on this guy is just real bad.
Birds are in the sky.
We could attack here. I'm gonna wait until we can get this guy coming in to bring some artillery support. And of course we should probably continue expanding the roads. Slowly forward. Oh, that's probably more expensive than I want to spend right now. Into the desert. We've gotten close enough to that one. This one wants to come a little bit forward, but because we've sort of got to go around the mountain here. And or get close enough that our troops can supply over the mountain.
Affirmative.
Take the roll, they still say no. Now, before I forget, let's peripheral mine
Aye, aye, sir.
to get the petrol deposit. We don't have enough to perfect it, but we
Sir,
can go
yes,
ahead and give
sir.
these guys
Sir, yes, sir.
a level 2 zoo and a level
Sir,
2
yes, sir.
commercial project
Sir, yes, sir.
and
Sir,
a bunch
yes,
of
sir.
investment.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir,
Get their
yes,
economy real rolling. And then before we forget, we've hooked them up with the rail, but we have not built them a railhead. So start the railhead being built.
Sir, yes, sir.
Because I've spent too much industrial capacity, it probably won't complete this turn, but as long as it's being worked on, I think that's a good enough start. And we are pushing the Arachnid territory back. We now share a border with these guys. Oh, and yeah, they're much more amenable to trade and diplomacy now.
Affirmative.
So I'm assuming their faction changed. Whereas these guys are still a little grumpy. We're getting better, so eventually we'll be able to possibly still diplomacy with them. That's the difference between theocratic and Republican. Republican is more likely to give you a government that will happily do diplomacy with you. Let's take a quick glance at the victory review. Okay, so the Desu Reich has sort of stalled and they aren't going up anymore. We're still in second to last, so presumably Steel State has been getting picked on. That's why they've dropped from being ahead of us to behind us. The person we're contemplating doing diplomacy with and can plausibly do diplomacy with is the person that's just a little bit better than us. If we add our subject to us, because I suspect they don't have a subject, us plus the subject is probably better than them. And it's 23 plus about 20... 23... 58... 68 plus another 9... 77. Okay, so there's still... Well, no, that means there's like 23% left. So there isn't enough anymore for anyone to win without them picking on someone else. So the 5 remaining majors basically here have to fight each other to win. There's not enough planet left for any of them to run away with it without fighting another major. And this is where we're going to go ahead and end the turn. I think I'm going to play one more turn and then probably call it for the night. So if you're watching on YouTube, that will likely mean that there will not be a part up tomorrow. Because I'm going to be going away on a trip. And based on what I'm thinking the next recording session will be, there's a good likelihood that because of the trip, there will be at least a 1 day, if not a 2 day, skip in the series. So if you're watching on YouTube, hope you've been enjoying it. Feel free to try checking back tomorrow to see if there is an episode tomorrow. Maybe things will change and I'll start recording earlier, but at the moment there should probably not be a barn up tomorrow. So if you want a reminder of when the part comes out, I'd probably recommend subscribing to the channel. It will probably be 1 or 2 day skip. where there won't be any videos going up as far as Show Empire is concerned. If you're watching this video at this point, hope you've been enjoying it and want to see the future parts. If you're watching on Twitch, this is I'm gonna basically do this next turn, and then we're probably gonna finish up the stream. I don't know when the next stream's going to be. You can check the schedule. The schedule is showing tentatively when I'm getting back right now. So this will probably be the second game recorded when I get back. And as it's the second game being recorded when I get back, it's not likely to... that's where the day skip comes in, right? So it's not going to be the first day I'm back. And I'm not, to be fair, I'm not sure if I'm going to record the first day I'm back. So it may, that's where the 1 or 2 day skip comes in. You took my petrol well. I'm not appreciative of that.
Move it now! All clear, sir.
Okay, we required that petrol wall. Let's see if the local garrison can deal with that alien. Deal with the locals. So in theory, these guys don't need supplies. Yeah, they don't need supplies. So I can push them probably out into the blue or the red. I do probably want to keep them close enough that we can form proper picket with them. Let's see, can we clear this guy with the guys already next to him? Probably.
Target destroyed.
There we go. One bit of arachnid dealt with. At some point I'm going to have to sort of reorganize my forces to fight more coordinatedly with these brigades coming down from the north. I'm not just kind of shoving my guys in where they fit in the current ongoing struggle. And we have some decisions. Monarch to statue, no, that's up to government. More efficiency, please.
Affirmative.
It's fine being balanced for the moment. Let's do volcanic
Aye,
energy
aye,
tapping.
sir.
We might want to get power from them. Let's develop battle dress. Battle dress is
Acknowledged.
something that is expensive enough that I probably will not mass upgrade the army to it.
Sir, yes, sir.
And we're looking for the mine with 0. There it is.
Aye, aye, sir.
0 reserves. So I'll put some more reserves in that mine so the civilians can extract it for me. First, to be fair, we know from their breakout attempt that there is just the one arachnid. So we'll get good
Birds
reconnaissance
are in
on
the
it,
sky.
and it's technically encircled, so we can just tell the 2 local guys probably do the attack by themselves.
Engage the enemy.
All clear, sir.
Like so. And again, as is the case on this flank, the mountains are the edge here, and apparently we're pushing the motorized units into the mountains. Is that a smart thing to do? No. It is the thing we're doing. Trying to improve our logistics there. Okay. And remember to leave some industrial capacity left to do my industry building. So our high-tech industry is complete, the synthetic fuel is complete. So that should solve our petrol problem. We might be about to have some electrical problems. Energy. Well, if I think I've just done my high-tech parts, let's go ahead and make use of our radioactives and build a nuclear power plant. The capital. You are done. Railhead's done. That's good to see. I think that means it's now time to come down here and start
Sir, yes, sir.
upgrading the truck hub more. Okay, well I think we're starting to really move now. Assuming we can keep the petrol going well and keep industry going well enough that we can keep expanding at this rate. We're still basically last place. We're technically in second to last because one of the AI majors is basically dead, but as far as the living AI majors, we're in last place. But I think we're starting to get into a good place where we can start to springboard, and the AI in this game is basically role playing. So they're not necessarily the best at expanding. And the AI is basically about the same quality as far as fighting each other, so there's a decent possibility that we can sort of play them off against each other and they'll fight each other and keep themselves weak. And then we can selectively sort of rush down one or two of them to get the score we need to win. So it's starting to look good. We're starting to get the industry together. These arachnids are very scary looking, but apparently we're not having too much of a problem dealing with them. They're just scary looking. Our troops are of high enough quality that they're counteracting the fact that they're mono outgunned. Also, to be fair, some of these guys, like this is 5. Well, this is a 5 strength unit, but as far as our reconnaissance is telling us, there's only like 100 of them there, right? So individually, their combat units are stronger than ours, but our guys are actually going around in like platoons, and they're going around in like swarms of 100, which is like a standard infantry unit, or a standard sub-infantry unit, right? So our 1,000-guy units are actually, okay, per 100 they're weaker, but it's 1,000 versus 100, so our guys are doing pretty well. Sort of thing going on with the arachnids. The arachnids are looking scary, but they're not apparently holding up to the fear factor they were inducing in me earlier. I suppose before I forget, we do have a border with them. We can do... Why we got the good party in charge? Let's see if we can do some basic diplomacy, like non-aggression pact. Do you have enough? And or have I done the unification for this turn? Have not done, though they still say. Okay, so this is where I'm going to head and stop for this part and stop for the stream. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. I'm going to quickly do a stream save. I know technically you don't see the overlay when I bring up the save here, the save panel. So you just saw me click on save stream or save game and don't see anything, but gone ahead and saved. Hope you've all been enjoying it, and be on the lookout for when the next part goes up, because if you're watching on YouTube, it won't be tomorrow, and if you're watching on Twitch, you can probably look at the Twitch schedule. It will probably be the second stream I do when I get back. Whether that's the day after I get back or the day after I get back, I'm not sure on yet. Depends on what I stream the first day or not. So until then, I hope you all have a good time. Catch you in the next part. Bye for now.